Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The past few days, the price of Argentina's peso fell against the US dollar. And I'll show you right over here that the price has just devalued. It was at 45 pesos per US dollar. Now it's at almost 58 pesos for 1 US dollar. That's a double. That is a huge devaluation of the currency. People of Argentina has trusted the government and the banks with their money, and they have just lost their money because of that. In other news, Libra, Facebook new currency. The thing is that Bitcoin is a decentralized form of currency, blockchain currency, but thing is that it's not the same for Libra. Libra, it can be managed centrally, so it's not decentralized. So it's really it's basically nothing like Bitcoin, where the main reason people liked it was because it was decentralized from control. So Libra will be managed with a basket of other currencies and assets to set the value of Libra. That's a terrible idea, and I don't think I'll ever gonna get Libra. And moving on, Rothschild. If you're not familiar with who the Rothschild family is, their powers grip the world from the east to the west. Jacob Rothschild said that 2008 was the most difficult and treacherous years for investors since 2008. If you've been keeping up with what's been happening over the past few years, you would notice Rothschild dumped massive amounts of US assets. He's also dumped UK assets. Jacob Rothschild just stepped down from Rothschild Investment Trust Capital Partners after 30 years, and that was just a while ago. David Rothschild tells Trump to shut the F up. So here's how the tweet went. Donald Trump said, "The only problem our economy has it's the Fed, the Federal Reserve. They don't know how to feel for the market. They don't understand necessarily trade wars and strong dollars or even democratic shutdowns over the border. The Fed is like a powerful golfer who can't score because he has no touch. He can't put." And David Rothschild responds in saying, "Just shut the F up, seriously. Every time President Trump talks about the Fed, the market tumbles. He needs the market to stabilize to save what's left of the presidency. Only a Rothschild would treat the world leaders in such a manner." It shows there's power right there, folks. This is another matter on the other side of the world I'd like to talk about. So this Chinese billionaire Guo Wengui had just ran away from China in hopes of seeking asylum in the United States. And now he talks about the corruption in China, and let's see what he has to say.
Question. We need to look for China economy. We need to look at 4 points.
4 points, yeah?
One is the M2. M2, how much?
Yes, basically cash in circulation, right?
Yeah.
For those that aren't economists.
Yes, $29 trillion China printer RMB.
Yes.
Secondly, you need to look for about China. It's the personal interest growth. Right?
Yes.
No 29 trillion. This no growth too much. 3, you need to look for bank, the bad bank.
The bad bank.
Bad bank.
Yes.
45%.
45% of the loans are
More,
bad.
I think.
Yeah.
4 is very important. You see, foreign exchange.
Yes.
Currency
exchange.
Exchange.
Yes.
Up, down, down. You look at Hong Kong, the dollars. With dollars.
Yes.
RMB with dollars. Nobody, no Chinese, no also American company in China can move, pure clean money go to outside.
Correct.
Even you earn this money cannot move outside. Why? So this is the 4 points. I give you answer. Nobody can give China economy go to stable, reliable. Impossible. They now jump in. They cheated the world. They make a fake economy.
They have
this
make a
is
fake
the printer, the currency, then control the currency move to outside.
Yeah. The RMB economy of China is internal.
Yeah.
And the economy of China in dollars is external.
Yeah.
And they're desperately in need of dollars because that's how they trade with the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
What was so compelling when I met you, the most compelling thing that you showed me was the chart of Chinese M2, the moving graphic.
Yes.
And we'll provide that moving graphic to the Real Vision audience separately in this video. But more importantly, Chinese M2 has grown from $1 trillion worth of RMB to, as you say, $30 trillion on an economy of 12.
Yes.
They've printed more money internally than any one country in the history of the world as a percentage of GDP, and as a percent, as call it M2 growth versus GDP growth, nothing has ever come that close.
Yeah.
So they've created a false economy.
So all of you who think China is doing really well, if you notice this chart, in the United States the GDP far outweighs the currency supply, the amount of currency in existence. But in China, the GDP is a lot less than the currency they actually have. So they're just printing too much money, and you know that the money isn't moving around the GDP in China.
Economy of RMB and the exchange rate in dollars. So you took us to another place. You took us to Hong Kong for a minute.
Yeah.
Right? Why does Xi's little colony of Hong Kong still pegged to the dollar?
China CCP central government lasted 3 months.
CCP means Chinese Communist Party.
They one by one threatened 68 privacy entrepreneurs.
Say that again?
The CCP,
Yes.
Wang Qishan,
Yes.
and another leader, I don't want to say name,
Yeah.
including Jack Ma.
Yeah.
Last 3 months, June, July, August,
Yes.
September, they talked to entrepreneur, come here.
You talked to the entrepreneurs,
Yeah, example, Jack Ma. Now,
Got it.
I want you to love the country, loyalty to the country.
Got it.
I want your consecration to the country. Give me all the shares of control the power.
Basically, give us all your wealth.
Yeah, just why you see that Jack Ma, they gave up all the control the power, gave the government.
Yeah.
They call 5 people, team.
Unnamed.
No.
So what Miles is referring to, what you're
happening.
referring to now is just 2 days ago,
Yeah.
it was reported in China that Jack Ma had to sign over ownership.
July. This is the July.
In some of his ownership in VIE Alibaba to 5 unnamed individuals, which is a very strange thing to happen for one of the most powerful chairmen and CEOs in China, who is now immediately retired.
All right, so if you notice, he just said that the CCP, Chinese Communist Party, if you just notice what he said, that the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, told Jack Ma to give up pretty much all his shares and his ownership. And this is what the news says about Jack Ma, that he's going back to teaching after he retires from Alibaba this September. And this is what Putin had to say to Jack Ma, that you're so young, why are you retiring? Oh, he doesn't know. This is another article I picked up. China's anti-corruption head accused of corruption to step down. Well, so guys, if you think China is doing well, just remember the M2 chart comparing the GDP in China. It's just terrible. And this is what Marco Rubio had to say about the situation.
Of how it's happened. China was basically a poor, underdeveloped communist dictatorship, and it decided it wanted to open up to the world and become more economically prosperous. This was many years ago. And so the deal the world made with China is, we're going to help you develop economically. You're going to open up, we're going to help you invest, we're going to help you create opportunity, we're going to let your companies invest in our economies. There are rules in the world for trade. There are things that are allowed and things that are not allowed. For example, you are not allowed to steal another company's secrets. So if another company has figured out how to make something, that's proprietary, they own it, they developed it, they spent money creating it, you are not allowed to go there and steal that from them and start making it yourself. There are rules about, you can't have rules that say your companies cannot sell in my country, but my companies from our country can do whatever we want in your country. There are rules. China has never played by those rules. And everybody...
Another thing I'd like to point out before I end the video for today, just notice the price of platinum has rise, folks. It was about 860 USD in just a couple of days ago in 26 August, and now it has increased by 100 to 960. 860 to 960 in just a few days, folks. Alright folks, so I'll leave you at that, and thanks for watching. Leave your questions and comments in the comment section below. I'll be seeing you all